Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our monthly strategies outlook for the month of October. For this month, we weighed our important factors on external front, especially in the U.S. presidential elections. 3 debates for the U.S. presidential and the vice presidential candidates are scheduled for the October the 4th, October the 9th, and the 19th. So the market is likely to swing in the poll on whether Democrat or Republican takes the lead from the debates. The markets would react positively if Democrat nominees Hillary Clinton take the lead rather than the Republican candidates Donald Trump, as it seems that the policy from Donald Trump seem a little bit more aggressive compared to Hillary Clinton's. So the stock markets may have the concerns if Donald Trump win the presidential elections this times. Maybe it's hard. It's put a hard time for the counterparties to negotiate or making the trades with the U.S. in the future. So that would may be a concern for investor. So this would be the most interesting factors from external fronts to make markets have the more volatilities this month. From our internal front, there are two important factors. The first one is the further push for the government's policy as Thai economy has recovered at a moderate pace and remain largely depend on the government spendings on the big tickets infrastructure to drive the growth. So for this month, we still focus on what would happen related to the government spendings, especially in the bidding process for the Orange Line electric railroad and the negotiations between the MRTA or Mass Rapid Transit Authorities of Thailand and the BEM or Bangkok Expressway and Metro Public Company Limited to run the two extent routes of the Blue Line subway. So that may cause a speculations on the related sectors to the government's projects, such as the share in the contractors or the construction materials, or which would be benefit on further progress on the projects. And the second factors that we think is quite important is the third quarter's earnings season to come in the middle of this month. Bank sectors is the first sectors to kick off the third quarter earnings seasons during the middle of this month. So, and after that, after the chapter on the bank earnings seasons close, the markets would later shift its focus to earnings in other sectors which are expected to show strong results, such as the healthcare sectors, commerce, or food, because before the end of the month until the first half of next month would be more speculations on the earnings season themes. So for this month's outlook, Thai stock markets, we think the room for the upsides for set index remain limited in this month, as it's still lacking of the strong positive catalyst to set the directions of the markets amid a number of external uncertainty hanging in the backgrounds. Like mentioned before on the U.S. politics, on the monetary policies, directions of the major advanced economies, and also the global oil price that we still foresee the more volatilities. Even the OPEC has priced the markets last month on the production cut, but we think this would be has already prices into the oil related shares price already. So we still think that these factors have more to monitor, especially for the next OPEC meetings in the months of November. So we think all the positive catalysts seems quite weak right now, so the upside would be limited. Even though that Thai's economy looked to be a better footer than previously thought, the extent to the upside surprise is very moderated. The leaks seem to be skewed to downside rather than the upside for the Thai stock markets for this month. And we foresee the trading range for set index is expected between 1430 to 1520 point. And our topics for the for our model portfolio for this month include Chokan Chang or CK, Siam Cement or SCC, and TAC Consumer or TACC, which my colleagues will give you more detail on its stock.
Here is the details of our stock calls for this month. The first one is the Chokan Chang. It's the biggest, one of the biggest construction company in Thailand, and we, as our strategist is more bullish on the upcoming of the government project. They will have a bidding project during the fourth quarters. In addition to that, the CK will have more chance to sign the new contracts. In fact, its affiliate is BM is now is in the talk. Now they are talking to the government about to sign the project of the managing the extension line of the blue lines. If they can be they are eligible for these contracts. They will sign the project. The management contracts is worth about 80 billion baht, and within this project, the project values, they will have some part of the project is about the equipment of the train cars, and also the system is the signal system. And this kind of job they will subcontract to its parent company, is the CK. So CK has more potential to sign the new contracts from the BM. If they can do it, it means they will have the new the backlog will increase by about 30%. This is quite good news for them in the upcoming month. For the government projects, we are expecting two stream of the new projects. One is the orange line of the subway. The contract value is about 1.4 billion. The other one is the 5 routes of the dual tracks projects is worth about 1.2 billion. So two projects altogether is worth about 200 billion baht. The company is expected to have a chance to win these projects about 20%. 20% is mean they will have more new project in their backlog, about 100 billion baht in their backlog. So we are quite bullish on their the backlog trends. So with the increasing trend on the backlog, we see the upcoming cycle on their revenues and also is operating earnings as well. And so we think the construction cycles is on the upside, and it would be good is you can you can put the CK share in your portfolio. So we can see the share price has a lot of catalysts. For example, in the bidding schedule is in the fourth quarters. So, and right now the share price is down under the 30 baht. So it's quite undervalued to our target price is 35 baht a share. So the next one, we move to the TACC. TACC is the company that go along with the big retail shop is the 7-Eleven, and their business is to do with the cold beverage dispensers and also the instant power beverage products inside the 7-Eleven shops. And so, and also they are planning to do the 2 new business and also some new business in China. So we see the TACC due to grow along with the growth of the 7-Eleven, and also is planned to expand the business in overseas. For example, the launch of the power milk mix with Durian mango chunk in China will be the main driver of their earning growth next year. And for the earning this year, we expect the growth rate of 47% due to the expectation of the full year sales is rise by 35%. For the next year, we see more the continuing growth in the earnings due to the new business in China. So we have this one is TACC. We see the earning growth is driven by the existing and the new business with a target price of 10.4 baht a shares. Given the latest close of the share price, still have some upside to invest. The next one is if we believe in the construction cycle, we recommend investor to put the cement shares in their portfolio. One of the recommendation list is the Siam Cement. Why? Because Siam Cement now is the biggest player in Thailand. They have an advantage edge in terms of the location. They have 3 locations throughout the nation, in the north, in the central, and in the south, compared to their competitors locating the plant only in the central. So they have more channels to get the benefit from the upcoming rising demand cements. In the demand cements, we think it will be good for the next year, even though this year in the first half it's up by just 1%. In the second half, in the third quarters, unfortunately, we have flooding about in the center of Thailand, maybe probably throughout the sea, all over the countries. But after the flooding, there will be the demand for the reconstruction, and the basic material like the cement will be the first to be exploited into the renovation demand. So the demand is come up from the renovation, and also as we point out before in our call in the CK, we will see a lot more construction from the government project sites. So we think the Siam Cement as a biggest player in Thailand will be a good choice for you to play on the cement demand recovery in next year. And the share price now is still undervalued to our target price of 590s, and we will recommend buy on this one is Siam Cement. So that would be all for our monthly call for this month. So we will see you next month. Thank you for your attention.